Hello everybody, Seth Cole of the Unnecessary Sports Channel here, and this is a new series that I'm doing. Randy Orton Fan 2011, a lot of you are familiar with his videos. They're absolutely amazing, the series that he's got out. Well, he's created a series called the PORWC, and if I remember correctly, it's the... I can't remember what the P stands for, it might be Pepsi. Online Racing World Championship. I don't know why I can't remember the P. Anyway, he said if anybody wanted to be able to make a series for that, they could. And so I'm doing a rally car series with his permission. And it's going to be known as the PORWC Reese's Rally Cup Series, Rally Car Series. And there's only going to be 36 cars in this field. Also, we're going to be basically racing at road courses, dirt tracks, and also we're going to have a season opener at Daytona. So that'll be interesting with these cars, see how they'll do at a track like that. Going to be interesting to see if they would match up with the restrictor plate fundamentals that we normally have. But there are 36 cars, and when they're gone, they're gone. It's just 36 drivers. I'll be explaining more of the rules and everything later on, but right now we got to get these rides filled. So, first ride that's available is the number 2, and that's sponsored by Citrogen and Total. Then the number 3 rather, that is sponsored by Go. I have no idea what Go exactly is. Number 4 car, that is sponsored by Red Bull. The number 5 car is sponsored by Citrogen again. Or Citroen, I guess that's what it's called, Citroen. Then the number 15, that's sponsored by Monster Energy Drink. That's a Subaru. The number 21 is sponsored by Ford. And that goes without saying, that is a Ford. Then we've got the number 24, that's sponsored by Okuma and Subaru. Number 25 car, that's sponsored by Castrol GTX. Number 29 is sponsored by Holiday Inn. The number 30 is sponsored by Munich's. That's a Ford RT. Then the number 31 is sponsored by Expert. The number 32 is sponsored by Abu Dhabi. The number 33, that's sponsored by Stobart. Number 34, once again, sponsored by Abu Dhabi. Number 35 car is sponsored by AMP with the, I think it's a rather cool AMP paint scheme. I don't think I've ever seen a Sprint Cup Series car with that kind of a red on it doing that. That's actually very, very interesting. Then there's the number 36, that is sponsored by Energizer. The number 39, sponsored by Manzella. Number 40, I love this car. The number 40, sponsored by Pepsi. That is one cool paint scheme for a rally car. Okay, then we got the number 48, sponsored by the PIAA. And I do not know what that stands for. Number 49 is sponsored by eArt. Again, I don't know what that even means. Number 50, that's sponsored by Mitsubishi, and not much surprise there because that is a Mitsubishi there. Alpine Star sponsors the number 72 car. Number 75, sponsored by Subaru. That's actually a pretty cool paint scheme as well. Kodak sponsors the number 77 car. The number 87, sponsored by NOS Energy Drink. Nice gold paint scheme there. Sorry about that. Subaru again sponsoring the number 89 car. It's got the Subaru on the sides and everything. It's not really as cool a paint scheme as it was on the other ones. But then we got again another Subaru paint scheme. That's the number 90. Another Subaru paint scheme in the 91. Another Subaru paint scheme in the 92. King DA Construction Company, that's the number 93's sponsorship. Subaru again a sponsorship, that's on the 94. I think pretty much on down through here it's going to be mostly Subaru. Subaru on the number 95 car. Subaru on the number 96 car. Subaru on the number 97 car. Repsol on the number 98. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a Subaru as well. And last but not least, the number 99, and that is sponsored by Spike Garage. I, again, do not know what that sponsorship really is, and that's a Subaru as well. So, once they're gone, they're gone. Please sign up. 36 rides available, and then we'll have the instructions on how this season's going to go down, and then hopefully we'll get the season underway. 20 races in the PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series.